I'm not exaggerating, when half of their team was on deck with ice packs on their shoulders.
I was actually talking to someone not too long ago over here, and she said that there was a swim team, and they were like D1 athletes, and the strength program got them injured. So, yeah. So,
Right.
have you heard of situations like that? What's the most egregious example that you've heard of or have seen that?
Man, I'm trying to think, because like I said, like around here, most of the competitive teams that we swim against don't really have one. And if they do, it's different, right? Just because of accessibility, resource availability. Like a strength coach on your staff is rare, I would say, at the club level for most teams, outside of like the big gold medal clubs, or the teams that are really putting out national level athletes, Olympic athletes on a regular basis. So swimming, I'd actually almost argue, goes the other way in the majority of cases, where, well, there's all these overuse injuries because they're not strong enough and they're not loading. I remember one team came through when I was working at the Olympic Training Center, and they were there for a 2-week camp. And I'm not exaggerating, when half of their team was on deck with ice packs on their shoulders. And I'm like, if that isn't a wake-up call that you got too much volume, not enough strength work, not enough stability work, not enough technique work, I don't know if that coach will ever wake up, right? So I haven't heard as much about the strength leading to injuries on the team, but I would argue that the majority of injuries that I deal with are things that happen in powder puff football at school, or I was sledding or snowboarding. Like, we're normally working around injuries that happen completely unrelated to the strength program or to the swim program. Every now and then you have a kid flip, turn, kick the wall hard, mess up something, or slip on the deck. But we've got a pretty good reputation for fixing shoulders and avoiding injuries rather than the other way around. So I don't know if I have a good example for you.
Yeah, you're good there. You're good there. Yeah, because in our sport too, in CrossFit a while ago, because then when you're talking about volume, I mean, this was around 2018, 2017 when I first started. Metcons, 10 days per week.
All day, every day,
red
baby.
line, red line.
You're not puking if you're not on the floor. If you're not falling apart, then you're not working hard
I was
enough.
like, why am I not getting stronger?